CD102.5. We are live in the big room with Brian from Silversun Pickups.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I am doing well.
You guys look terrible.
Yeah.
Not you, audience people. You guys look fantastic. But
we had a bit of a party yesterday.
Yeah, you guys look hungover.
What you're seeing right now is recovery mode from that.
Yeah, hair of the dog?
To say the least.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know.
Hair of the dog becomes a snake eating its tail, so you better watch out.
I will be sure to watch out for that.
You look lovely today.
Oh, well, thank you. See, so everyone looks bad except for me. I look great.
Yeah, well, you weren't in the fetal position, I heard.
No, I know. Apparently, we did have some people in that position. Not me, though.
Who was it? What's his name?
I'm tough.
There he is.
I'm tough. Yes, we had Mark back there in the fetal position.
It's always riveting radio when you point at something physical with sight that you say. Like, there he is, everybody.
Well, you guys are headlining the CD102.5 holiday show tonight. Cloud Nothings, the features, Delta Spirit, all on the bill. $25
and Delta Spirit.
Yeah. that infamous fifth group on there.
Yeah.
Hey, before the first song, I do have to ask, how's Nikki doing? I know there are twin girls coming.
I don't know if I can say.
Well,
all I'll say is they're not coming anymore.
No. No,
right.
see now.
That's right. She got rid of them.
Well, the election results were probably
okay, fine.
right there for.
Nikki gave birth to her kids this morning.
Oh, how about that? Can you give me the exclusive here? What are the names?
She just literally texted me for advice for names. I'm not joking.
What advice did you give her?
I said Super Kid and the Boss.
Would you rather be the boss or super kid?
I wouldn't care. I think you win-win.
I'd be the super kid boss. I'd find a way to blend those two together.
Well, then what does your twin brother do?
That's my twin brother. I'm not concerned with that.
You are a jerk, my friend.
This is all about me. If I'm going to have a twin, I'm going to make sure that I'm the one, that reigns supreme over all of it.
That's what you think.
Ooh.
The twin that feels that way is not pulling the strings.
Well, it's like the old episodes of Family Guy with Stewie's little twin there and all that.
I thought you were going to say episodes of Family Ties.
No.
I was like, ask your parents, kids.
Yeah. I'd have to ask my parents about that one, too.
So you guys have a little kid working for you.
Yeah, we've got some traffic management going on over there. Yeah. How about a song for us this afternoon? One from the new album, and then we'll talk more about super kids and bosses and
all of it.
Fetal positions.
All right.
Silversun Pickups.
All
This
right.
is Brian live in the CD102.5 Big Room.
Thanks. It's going out to Super Kid and the Boss.
Wow. That was amazing.
Thanks.
Silversun Pickups joining us live in the CD102.5 Big Room. Pickup, the singular version.
You guys are moving on up. Look at this big house you got now.
Right?
And you even moved a number.
Yeah.
You're a 2 now.
We're making our way up
101.
there. It's actually now the bigger room, and then if we move again, it will be the biggest room.
CD103. I'm looking forward to that.
If you round up, we're already that.
Oh,
yeah.
math.
I just blew your mind, and I'm good with numbers.
My mind is blown, and you're okay with numbers.
Yeah, I can count to 5.
You can.
1 to 5, man. I got it down.
No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not 1 to 5.
Somebody told me about a 3 and a 4. I don't know. I thought they went after 5. Hey, you guys just came back recently from some shows down in Australia. And that's like my dream vacation spot. Is it as cool as I hope it is?
No, it's terrible.
Okay, thanks.
The whole place is overrun with it's like Mad Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Yeah, the kangaroos give you the eye and all this sort of stuff. It's
Were you attacked by a kangaroo?
We always get attacked by it. That's how you get there. It's like going to Hawaii. We get a lay on you. When you first arrive in Australia, a kangaroo punches you.
Do they apologize?
Australia is incredible, and we've been lucky enough to go there a lot. And the thing that makes it so odd, well, it's kind of like I'm from Los Angeles, so the whole country, it's like a country of Southern California. That makes sense? Like everything's just kind of in that vibe. And it's as big as the United States, except there's less people in it than California. So it's like...
It's kind of like being
pretty
in
much
the U.S.
this
on like a Sunday
humongous
morning.
empty spot where all these people live in these amazing, beautiful cities, and then when you fly over or anything like that, it just looks like just nothing.
You see,
and when you talk to bands, we have some friends' bands, and like, you can't drive. Like the touring in here is so easy because there's cities. I mean, Ohio, we play like 5 times in Ohio, and it's like 5 cities in there, just like New York, Los Angeles, Atlanta. It's pretty insane.
How long? Because you
9
mentioned
hours.
flying. Well, how long of a flight is it?
10
Because
minutes.
it's very 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
We have
if
super
the kangaroo's
fast.
not available.
Yeah.
And
we
it
don't
takes
fly
a
on a
little longer.
kangaroo, man. Jeez.
Oh, they don't swim.
No.
Oh.
We don't take a kangaroo. Well. That's racist. That's Australian racist.
You know, we spoke earlier that you were going to make me cry during this. I'm like one joke away from tears over here, and you're going to have to just
you're doing
interview
great.
yourself.
I think you're doing good. Leslie, how's he doing? Yeah.
No,
Thumbs up doesn't work on radio.
That's there. Oh, look at that.
I think you're doing fantastic.
Oh, well, I think you're doing fantastic.
Why
I think
do they
I'm
make
doing
you stand
average
there like
at
that,
best.
though? They should give you a seat.
Well, your water bottle's
You
on
wanna sit
my
next to
seat,
me?
so may I? I'll come sit next to you.
Sit next to me.
Yeah, sure. And while I do sit next to you, talk to me a little bit about the new album, Neck of the Woods, because to me, and I could be wrong, the theme
I'm
of it.
uncomfortable now. Just a little further back.
The theme of it seems to be kind of that there is no theme.
No,
I'll just get up all the way. I'll come back.
Oh.
The theme there is that there kind of is no theme. There's a lot of different really cool things going on that album, and
thanks.
it's a big step up.
Thank you.
You know, and it's really good. How did you go about putting Neck of the Woods together? Was there?
It was definitely a different album than everything else we've done.
Yeah.
Because we played live for so long that before we started recording, and we were used to just going in there and writing songs live and have everything locked in our muscle memory, and then laying it all down. You kind of worked everything out, and then you went in there and did it. And there's a certain aspect to that we really tried to break free from this time, which was hard to do, but just make sure that we went in there with ideas and just little kernels. So we would record this in the studio with everybody set up and not kind of have it all mapped out and then go in and lay it down. So it was just a lot of like trials and errors and challenges and things like that. It was really hard for a band like us, again, who wants to go in there and know it, to start creating it all together all at once. And it's just how we wanted to do it, and we're really happy that we did. I remember Jackknife Lee, our producer, Nikki, apparently she has notes. I didn't know this. I learned a lot about her too. She has notes, and I'd read them, and I didn't know what any of them meant. And apparently Jackknife grabbed the notes and just threw them out the window. He was so frustrated with her because she couldn't. It's just hard to rewire your brain into like just going into all these avenues and doing it all differently. And she was kind of looking for a way to control it. I think we all were, and we didn't want to.
Yeah, and see, I was going to touch on that because Jackknife Lee, who again produced that, I mean, he's worked with U2, he's worked with REM, The Cars, and all that. So I mean, that's
we actually didn't know what he did.
Really? No, he's a cool guy.
No, we found out when we started recording. We saw a U2 Grammy, and typical Jackknife, he just uses it to. He takes a hammer and he hits it for sound.
I hit all the awards I've never won. That's all he has his Grammy for.
It just goes gong gong. Yeah.
You should swipe that.
It's on the record.
Throw it
I think.
on eBay.
I think U2's Grammy is on the record.
I
think it is.
Well, before I have you do a second song,
like thank U2. I know you're listening right now. I'd like to thank you for winning a Grammy.
Bono lives up the road. He comes by.
He always talks about Columbus. He's always at Dirty Frank's.
Yeah. Did you go to Dirty Frank's today?
I'm going to. Oh. Did you?
Good place. Not yet.
Well, maybe we can do that after, buddy.
Maybe we become besties. I don't know.
I think we already are.
We'll see what happens. I might come sit next to you again. One more question.
You left pretty quick.
I was scared.
I do that to people.
So do I. The album
magnets.
artwork there.
Yeah.
Is there any meaning? I mean, neck of the woods,
is.
and it's a house, and it's got this like twilight kind of setting, and it's just kind of a house on the neck of the woods. Is that? I mean, obviously, and I'm opening myself up to all kinds of
I really see who you are with that explanation. I like that. You're a poet inside.
Yeah, I'm deep.
You are pretty deep.
Yeah, there's a lot going on up here. It might not look like it.
I think it looks like it.
Oh, well, thank you. You're so kind.
Yeah.
How about a second song for us before?
You don't want me to answer your question?
Before I really. Oh well, yeah, no. By all means, answer
never mind. Album cover, album cover.
Yeah.
We love that album cover, and there are a lot of little secret things on it, which we don't really talk about because it's more fun to hear other people. Because usually you do something and you have a little secret, and other people give you a way better thing, and then you just take credit for that one.
So secrets are added.
I think the thing that we like the most about it, and I think it's a fundamental thing that we always try to stay true to, is to swim in subtle waters and almost ride the middle. Like, we don't like to get too over the top with anything, even though sometimes I wank all over the place. But like emotionally, we kind of like to keep it subtle, so that it clearly has a mood and a vibe, but we don't really want to beat you over the head with it. Get too this or that. And we like when people get interpretive with the songs, and we like when they get interpretive with the album titles, and I like it when they do with the album artwork. Artwork's very important to us. And that picture, Nikki found that. That's a friend of hers. This whole photography, there's a whole thing of all these houses, and that one we loved because everyone who saw it, we used to joke that it was called heaven or hell because everybody had a different reaction to it. And some people would look at it and think it was this cozy place that they really wanted to go, and other people thought it was like the worst hellish thing. It reminded them of something completely different.
Good answer.
That was a good answer.
That was a great answer.
That's a great question.
Oh, well, I came up with it myself.
You are a gem.
Another song
He's doing
for
great,
us,
guys, right?
And I'm gonna. He's doing great too. Give it up for him as well.
I'm doing all right.
Headlining the CD102.5 holiday show tonight, Brian, and the Silversun Pickups. Another song now in our CD102.5 Big Room.
Where you are, so we'll go for it. I had this feeling you might, feeling you might, when somebody somewhere will clean out your rules and dirty fingers will bury the lie. When somebody somewhere clean out your wounds and bury the light.
Thank you.
I will correct it this time. A Silversun Pickup joining us live in the CD102.5 Big Room.
Finally, I'm a Silversun Pickup.
Yes. Headlining the CD102.5 holiday show tonight. Still a few tickets left for that. If social media has taught me anything the last few days, it's that you guys were at the zoo. What zoo were you at?
That's what's wrong with social media. We were at the aquarium.
No.
Yes.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Well, it looked like the zoo because
it's water animals.
What aquarium were you at?
We were at the one in Newport, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You guys ever been there? You guys know?
No,
yeah.
see,
it was pretty awesome. We were doing a radio thingy.
Yeah.
And, of course, it was way worse than this. This is the best. Leslie, it's the best. Leslie, the best ever. Yeah. She kissed me.
Jealous.
Yeah. Well, why don't you make your move?
I'm over here.
Why don't you walk on over there, buddy?
Microphone's not that long.
Did anybody do that at the Christmas party? Anybody hook up?
I don't know.
Come on. You don't know?
Maybe.
Did something happen?
I don't.
You guys are.
We had a guy in the fetal position. I know that much.
Yeah. I remember my first drink too, dude. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we got to. We were really excited because we got to pet penguins.
I saw penguins, and I saw and I forget who it was. Somebody was holding a baby alligator.
That was Christopher. It was an alligator.
Oh man!
I'm just kidding. It was an alligator. Yeah, these people just sort of. We went. Well, we always had this sort of fantasy that the backstage of aquariums were just backstage. I mean, where you can't go.
Well, like the alligators hang out and smoke
yeah,
cigarettes.
They're like smoking. I mean, because we recently broke into Harry Potter World in Orlando, and literally we broke in. And we knew we were getting close when we saw like witches and stuff on their cell phones and smoking cigarettes. And the Grinch was just like, oh god, another day.
It's like when
and so we were kind of thinking like, we knew animals weren't going to be like kicking back, But we thought, man, it must be so fun to work in an aquarium, and it turns out it is. They love it. Everybody there is so happy because they're just feeding turtles all day long. It's so amazing, growing coral.
That's actually my part-time job. I feed turtles.
You grow coral?
Yeah.
How's that going for you?
Not well.
Yeah, it's not. Is there big coral needs here?
You'd think in Columbus, Ohio, there would be, but no.
That's what the one thing Columbus, I think, needs more of is coral.
Yeah.
I'm always disappointed in the lack of coral here.
Well, you can see why it's hard times for me then, I guess.
Yeah. You'll keep the dream alive.
Yeah. And kind of, speaking of social and all that, there are some questions that some listeners sent in, and I wanted to get this whole interactive experience thing going on. So there is a question from Chris.
Is this from Friendster?
No, MySpace.
Yeah, I only listen to music on vinyl. I only watch movies on Laserdisc, and I only social media on Friendster.
Message me back.
Yeah. My testimonial.
Yeah. No, Chris wants to know who you listened to when you were learning to play guitar, and I think that's a really interesting question. Did you have any major influences or?
All kinds of things, really. I think weirdly enough, I really like soundtracks for movies a lot.
Yeah.
And I listen to that often. But I think I was really fascinated with guitar players as I got a little older that use their guitar in a way that was different and not like, look how many notes it takes to bore me. You know what I mean? It's just like almost soundscapes and things. And obviously, when you start hearing bands reference other bands, you start going backwards, and eventually you land on like My Bloody Valentine and bands like that, and then you're pretty obsessed with things like that. But really everything. I think the most underrated guitar guy around right now is Doug Marsh and Built to Spill. If you guys ever heard of Built to Spill, they're amazing. And probably the best guitar player really is Nels Klein, who's in Wilco right now. He's insane.
I think Chris.
Everybody take a shot when I say something serious.
That's like one shot so far for everyone.
Two. There's two in there.
Yeah, true.
I'm just kidding. I hate both those guitar players.
Yeah.
I love
that's hopefully Chris is satisfied with it. I'm satisfied with it.
Chris is a fickle guy.
Yeah.
Girl?
CH.
Guy.
Guy Chris.
Guy Chris. Thanks, Guy Chris.
And I've got to ask this, and there's a chance you've been asked this before because it's a very popular internet question and this huge inside joke, and Barack Obama has been asked this in sci-fi authors, and I figure if anybody has like a witty answer.
Okay, fine. Samwise Gamgee.
All right. That's good for me.
Yeah.
No, I've got to look at this because boy, oh boy, I do not want to mess it up.
Okay. Is it? Wow.
Brian?
You're shaking.
Am I? I'm not shaking.
Way to ruin the bit, buddy.
I ruin a lot of things. I just really have to go to the bathroom. That's
No,
all.
you don't.
Here's the question. Given the choice,
Okay.
would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck
Oh.
or 100 duck-sized horses, and why? And I'll share with you Obama's answer after you answer.
I would rather fight 1.
1?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's 1.
Yeah.
100, I don't care what size they are. That's a lot of fighting.
Do you want to know what the president said?
I really don't want to fight any of them, really. I just want to be happy that I've met these strange creatures and know where they came from.
Yeah.
Like, where is this place?
Can you guess what the president answered that with? Did he agree or disagree with you?
I think he agreed with me.
He said no comment.
He's a flip-flopper.
He didn't answer.
Well, that's kind of what I said eventually, right? Didn't I get there? Obama.
There's an answer in there somewhere.
I think Obama agrees with me. We would both want to travel to this land.
Brian, can I come?
Yeah, if you
I'm in.
lose the shirt.
Which one? You're awesome. This is fun. This is fun. This is like my first night of stand-up, and this is like.
I think you're doing good.
Well, people laugh at me a lot, not really so much with me.
As
so
long
this
as you
is
get
a new
laugh.
thing. Yeah.
Do you laugh at you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's healthy.
Yeah.
Everybody laugh at him real quick. Hey!
Some of those laughs.
I'd watch out, man. I think this kid has beef with you.
All right, I'll tell you what. One more song, and then we'll end my emotional harassment and all that. And one more time, remind everyone out there: Silversun Pickups headlining the CD102.5 holiday show going on tonight at the LC. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, that place rules.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And portion of the proceeds from every ticket sold tonight go to benefit CD102.5 for the kids. So it's also for a great cause. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not doing that.
In December, I think by law.
Which kids are these? It's this kid.
It's actually for Nikki's
This show
twins.
benefits you, doesn't it, dude? Yeah,
it goes
all the
to
money
benefit
goes to Nikki's twins.
All of them. Yeah, the name finding fund.
If anybody has some names for Nikki's twins, start saying them.
Just yell them out.
I think Super Kid and the Boss are pretty much the winners.
So far, that's the favorite.
Yeah.
One more time, Brian from the Silversun Pickups joining us live in the CD102.5 Big Room.
Thanks. I didn't even play anything yet. Wow.
Backyard burnings, I'm easily amused. Backskirt
Thanks, everybody.
Brian from the Silversun Pickups, live in the CD102.5 Big Room. Reminder to you, tickets still available, just a few for that holiday show tonight. Portion of the proceeds benefit CD102.5 for the kids. Thank you so much.
Nice job, man.
And by the way, congratulations, 10 years as a band. That's awesome. That's a big achievement.
Yeah, it feels it.
Yeah.
It's not the years, it's the mileage.
Yeah, absolutely. One more time for Brian. We'll turn you back now to Command Central.